Filming at 3 in the morning is such a bad idea, but it's the only time I can film for now. Hopefully that will change. Hey guys, so here I am doing another video, and this time it is not one of my usual videos. It's a new category that I'm doing, and because I want to expand my channel to different shows, so not just Girl Meets World anymore, but other shows. Not saying that I don't enjoy doing Girl Meets World videos. I obviously do, or else I wouldn't be doing them. But because I also have other interests, such as Young and Hungry, I decided that I would also make review videos for Young and Hungry because that is a current show on ABC, or never mind, Freeform, that I just feel that I want to expand my channel. So hope you guys enjoy these videos as well. And as I said before, I will also be making Fuller House reviews, so that's another thing that you guys have to watch out for. And yeah, I am starting with the episode of Young and Hungry that just came out last week, and that is called Young and the Next Day, Season 3, Episode 1. So this episode starts with Gabby and Jake in their food truck driving to Coachella. Gabby starts fantasizing about Josh. When she started fantasizing about him, I obviously know, I was like, okay, this isn't real, like this is not actually happening right now. She's not gonna get off the truck and just like fall into Josh's arms. That would never happen. We all obviously know it's a fantasy. It's not gonna happen. It wouldn't be like that, or else that would have happened. Like if something like that were to occur often, then she would have already been with Josh, not Jake, his younger brother. And we kind of see that Gabby is starting to realize that she does have feelings for Josh and not really Jake. She cannot hide her feelings as much as she thought she could. She cannot control them. She does have feelings for Josh, and it's not gonna go away when she's with Jake. It's just gonna make it worse. When they are still driving to Coachella, Jake and Gabby, they get stranded on the middle of nowhere because there is no gas, I think, in their truck. So they get stranded, and Jake is like, alright, I'll go find a gas station or something. And so Gabby stays behind. Then another fantasy comes in, but this is not Gabby's fantasy, this is Josh's fantasy now. And I was like, alright, this is happening again. Fantasy number 2. We see that that Josh is fantasizing about Gabby. She's stranded there, and he's supposedly comes up to the truck, and he's like, I want you back, stuff like that. But then when we see that he was just sleeping, he wakes up with a pillow. That's his girl now. Yolanda's like saying like, you're with the pillow now or something. Are you gonna take her out or something? You have to pay dinner, whatever. And I found that really funny. So then we go to the subplot of this episode, which is Elliot and his new husband. And his husband, what's his name? What the heck is the husband's name? Oh my gosh. I don't remember his name. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Elliot and his husband they just came back from their honeymoon, and basically Elliot got these cornrows as his new look, his new hairstyle, and his date, oh my gosh, what's his name? Alan, oh my gosh, Alan. Alan basically tells Elliot that he does like his new hairstyle. In reality, he doesn't, and he tells Yolanda that, and Yolanda's like, well, you should probably tell Elliot that you don't like it. But then they kind of make this deceiving plan to try to get Elliot to change his hairstyle back to the way it was. But it all goes downward, I guess. Moving back to the main plot of this episode, while Gabby and Jake are still stranded in the middle of nowhere, Gabby is like FaceTiming, I guess. I don't know if that's what they would call it in the show. FaceTiming Sophia, her roommate, telling her that she had a fantasy about Josh and that she thinks she might still like him. And Sophia's like, yeah, you should probably tell him. And then we see that Josh was overhearing Sophia's conversation. He had came into the apartment without knocking, and he heard what Gabby was saying about him, and everybody's just like, oh my god, like, now he knows. But this means that he will go after her, and that's exactly what he does. And he brings Sophia along too. Well, Sophia's driving his vehicle. The funny thing that I thought this was hilarious, was that while she was driving, she didn't remember to put gas, or she didn't know there was supposed to be more gas in the car. She reveals that she didn't have a driver's license, but that she was doing pretty good anyway, which I'm like, alright. They end up making it to the place where the gas station that Jake and Gabby had found. And the funny thing I thought about this was the mechanic person was kind of funny because he was into Jake. He was gay. That was funny. He was like hitting on him, stuff like that. Sophia and Gabby, they use the exact same washroom, and yet they don't notice each other, because one is coming out from there, the other one is like still inside the stall, the other one is like leaving, and the other one's still inside. And it's pretty funny how they do not see each other, they do not bump into each other, even though they're in this exact same room as each other. So I thought that was pretty funny. Gabby and Jake leave the gas station without noticing that they were there, and Josh and Sophia later realized that they were there, and that Josh, I think, left his phone, or was it Jake? No, Jake leaves his phone accidentally. The mechanic person shows Josh and Sophia the phone of Jake, and they realize that they were there, but they had left, and that they were kissing a lot. That's what the mechanic told them. Josh is like, oh well, maybe she doesn't like me anymore, and yeah, but he still goes after her. And while Gabby and Jake are sitting at the Coachella area, I think, they made it to the food truck place that they wanted, food truck destination that they wanted to go to. Gabby tells Jake that she's still in love with Josh and that she still likes him. So Jake is like, alright, it's alright, we will go back tomorrow. But they share a sleeping bag while they're sleeping there with the rest of the people there. Josh comes and he sees that Jake and Gabby are sleeping in a sleeping bag together. He still goes after her, and Gabby and him finally share a kiss after not really so long ago, but finally share a kiss that means, okay, we're together now. Yes, finally. It took 2 seasons for them to finally get together, so now we know that they will hopefully stay together, and that, well, not that there won't be any problems. Obviously there will be problems when it comes to them being together, obviously, but they are finally together, and I'm so happy. I was really excited by that. I was like, yes, because the last 2 episodes of season 2, I was like, come on, like, seriously, adding a brother into this love thing between them is just gonna make it worse. And it obviously did, but now we know that Jake is very understanding of Gabby and Josh being together. He obviously respects their feelings for each other, which I thought was great, because that's what brothers should do, I guess. Sophia is like trying to hit on Jake because she's single now, I guess. But, it's alright. Going back to the subplot of this episode, Yolanda finally tells Elliot and Alan that their cornrows are horrible, that they don't look good on them, but they still make up and they're still together, and it's awesome that they got past that, but it's great. And so yeah, I give this episode a good mark. I loved it. It's a big milestone for this show, because finally the 2 leading characters that we've been rooting for since season 1, episode 1, are finally together. Especially me, like, I wanted them to get together. I ship them so much. I watched this show with my sister. If you guys haven't watched this show, you guys should get to it. There's not a lot of episodes as a regular, like, 2-season show would have, because this show's really small. So far it's been like a very small show of episodes. Great. So you guys should definitely check it out. It stars Emily Osment. She was from Hannah Montana, and for that reason I started watching the show. My sister told me about it last year? No, 2014. Summer of 2014, my sister told me, hey, there's a show with Emily Osment, we should check it out. And that's what we did. We started watching the show and I fell in love with it, and obviously This was also the same time that Girl Meets World came on in 2014, summer of 2014. I've been following both shows for the same amount of time, so that's why I thought I would start making these videos, these review videos for this show. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. If you guys haven't seen the show, you guys should check it out. If you guys have seen the show, give it a big thumbs up. Tell me down below what you guys thought of the episode if you have seen the show. I'm excited for new episodes of the show because they go on hiatus very frequently, which doesn't give a lot of content, but that's okay, I guess. And guess what? The producer of the show is Ashley Tisdale, which is like, you know, Disney all over, but it's not a Disney show, it's a freeform show. Tell me, how'd I do on this review? Hopefully I did good. I don't know. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you want, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. Mwah. And remember guys, there is no end to your horizon. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
I've been waiting for a day like this to come struck like lightning.